The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
Karoline Leavitt only secured her position because of her good looks.
Karoline Leavitt, a rising conservative star, took legal action against The View and its outspoken co-hosts, throwing the show into an unprecedented legal firestorm. Before we dive in, let us know where you're watching from and don't forget like and subscribe. Make sure to stay till the end. This isn't just another political squabble. This is a battle that could bring real financial and reputational ruin to the daytime juggernaut. At the center of the scandal is Joy Behar, known for her sharp tongue and no-holds-barred opinions. But this time, her words may have gone too far. During a heated segment, Behar made comments that many believe crossed a dangerous line, dismissing Leavitt's career achievements and suggesting that the only reason she held a position in the Trump administration was because of her looks.
This online commentator said, disgusting Joy Behar of The View accuses
democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10, Behar remarked, setting off a firestorm of backlash. The audacity, the hypocrisy. The View, a show that constantly claims to stand for women's empowerment, reduced a successful woman to nothing more than her appearance. Outrage erupted almost instantly. Viewers, political analysts, and even legal experts were stunned by the blatant attack, calling it demeaning, sexist, and downright defamatory. Leavitt wasted no time in fighting back. Known for her sharp political instincts and fearless attitude, she refused to let Behar's remarks go unanswered. Instead of just calling out the show's double standards, she took things up a notch by filing a lawsuit. And now, ABC is scrambling as they face a lawsuit that could cost them dearly. This controversy isn't just another The View headline. It's a full-blown scandal with real legal consequences. The network is already feeling the pressure as advertisers reconsider their partnerships, fearing the damage this lawsuit could inflict on their brands. Behind the scenes, ABC executives are in panic mode, holding emergency meetings and desperately trying to figure out how to contain the mess. The hypocrisy is undeniable. The View has spent years attacking conservative women, constantly throwing personal jabs instead of engaging in real discussions. But now, the show's own words are coming back to haunt them. This time, they're the ones facing the heat, and it's not looking good. With a lawsuit looming and the public turning against them, the question remains, will ABC be forced to take drastic action?
Karoline
Could
Leavitt
this finally spell the end for Joy Behar's time on The View? Or will the network try to sweep this scandal under the rug? As the lawsuit escalates, ABC executives are realizing just how deep this crisis runs. What started as a fiery on-air exchange has spiraled into a full-blown catastrophe that could shake the very foundation of The View. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the pressure is mounting by the second. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, let's continue. Insiders reveal that behind closed doors, top executives are in absolute panic mode. The lawsuit isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a legal disaster waiting to explode. If Leavitt's case gains traction, ABC could be looking at a humiliating public apology, a massive financial settlement, or even drastic changes to The View's lineup. The network is scrambling to contain the damage, but the fallout is already in motion, and the backlash? Oh, it's brutal. Social media is ablaze with furious reactions. Clips of Joy Behar's comments are spreading like wildfire, with viewers from all political backgrounds calling out The View's blatant hypocrisy. Even those who don't necessarily align with Leavitt's politics are admitting this was an unfair, unprofessional, and outright offensive attack. The backlash isn't just online. Advertisers are now rethinking their association with the show, and that spells trouble. Networks like ABC rely heavily on sponsorship deals to keep their top-rated programs running. But now, with calls for boycotts growing louder, major sponsors are getting nervous. No brand wants to be tied to a scandal this big. For years, The View has walked a fine line between controversy and chaos. The show thrives on fiery debates, heated arguments, and politically charged discussions. But this time, they may have pushed things too far. Unlike past incidents that quickly faded away, this lawsuit has serious legal weight behind it. And Karoline Leavitt? She isn't backing down, not for a second. Instead of letting The View's comments slide, she's using this moment to expose a deeper problem: the media's long-standing bias against conservative women. According to Leavitt, The View has a history of trying to discredit strong, articulate conservative women by attacking their credibility, their intelligence, and now, even their looks. She's not alone in her fight. Conservative figures from all over are rallying behind her, calling this lawsuit a much-needed wake-up call. Some are even pointing to past. And it gets even worse. Industry insiders are whispering that ABC's legal team is panicking because Leavitt's lawsuit is stronger than anyone expected. The network initially underestimated the legal ramifications, but now it's clear. This isn't just a media spectacle anymore. It's a real threat to The View's entire existence. Legal analysts are predicting that ABC will be forced to settle, and if that happens, it will cost them millions. But the bigger problem? If ABC admits fault in a lawsuit this massive, it will send shockwaves through the entire industry. If The View loses in court, it sets a legal precedent. That means other conservative figures who've been attacked on the show could follow Leavitt's lead and sue. Imagine the floodgates bursting open. ABC could be bombarded with lawsuits from every conservative woman they've smeared in the past. And let's not forget the political firestorm this has ignited. Conservative media outlets are having a field day with this controversy, calling it the ultimate takedown of liberal media hypocrisy. Prominent right-wing figures are cheering Leavitt on, praising her for exposing the media bias against conservative women. One explosive headline reads, "The View's hypocrisy exposed. ABC finally faces consequences for targeting conservative women." And it's not just conservatives who are fed up. Even some neutral and left-leaning commentators have admitted that Bahar's attack went too far. They're calling The View's stance on women's empowerment a joke, pointing out that they only uplift women who align with their political beliefs. Meanwhile, Joy Behar has gone silent. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's continue. For the first time in years, the outspoken host isn't cracking jokes. Sources say she's been told to lay low, while ABC desperately tries to do damage control. But will it work? Will the network sacrifice Joy Behar to save The View? Or is it too late to repair the damage? The unthinkable is now being whispered in Hollywood circles. Could this be the end of The View? ABC executives are reportedly discussing all options, including a total overhaul of the show. Some insiders believe the only way to salvage The View is to fire multiple hosts, bring in new voices, and completely rebrand the show. Others say that the damage is too deep and that The View is beyond saving. And here's the most shocking rumor of all. ABC is allegedly considering canceling The View altogether. That's right. The once dominant talk show, a staple of daytime television for over 25 years, could be on the verge of collapse. The scandal has become too toxic, and ratings are plummeting. Viewership has dropped dramatically, with audiences turning off their TVs in disgust. If the trend continues, The View could lose its relevance entirely, and ABC may decide to pull the plug before it completely tanks. Right now, The View is walking a tightrope with no safety net. ABC knows they're in deep trouble. They know this lawsuit isn't going away, and they know that if they handle this the wrong way, The View could be finished, permanently. Will Joy Behar take the fall? Will ABC settle to save face? Or will The View crash and burn, taking the entire network down with it? One thing is certain, this scandal isn't over yet. The legal battle is just beginning, the controversy is still raging, and The View's future has never been more uncertain.
If you like this video, So don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon and give your precious reviews in the comment section below.